She said, you have 30% plagiarism. You know what this means, right? Oh my God. There are penalties attached to it. Which one of them could be expulsion from the university? I'm going to get like a punishment for it, you know, maybe lose my funding. It was cold. I'm like, what did I just do? Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Ujunwa Melvis Okeke, the intercultural communicator. Thank you so much for stopping by, clicking on this video to listen to what I have to tell you all today. On this channel, I do videos around education, lifestyle. I vlog from time to time, you know. It's a very interactive channel, very informative. Be rest assured that any video you watch on this platform will be definitely worth your time. Yes. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to returning subscribers. I truly appreciate you all, and you have a very big space in my heart. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. So today I'm sharing my story, I don't know if I should call it horrible, but a story, you know, a story that I think that will be very beneficial to people. What is this plagiarism? Plagiarism is simply stealing somebody's work, especially in academia, in universities, right? Stealing somebody's work and claiming it to be your own. And in an American university, it is a crime, okay? Like, there are a lot of penalties attached to it. Not like I didn't know this, but I actually knew it. But my problem was, I didn't know the best way to avoid plagiarizing someone's work. As a JJC, like, this happened actually in my first semester. My first semester was August 2017. That was when this happened. But this happened with my first ever research paper that I wrote for my for one of my classes that I took when I was in school. So I knew about it, like they say it every single time in class, okay? I think I have to blame myself because I didn't go out of my way to do a lot of research or to even learn how not to plagiarize, because I thought in my head, like, I have it all figured out. I know what to do and I know what not to do, but alas, your baby girl was wrong. I got nothing, like I didn't figure nothing out, okay? So, like, you might be wondering, what is this plagiarism? Like I said, I've already explained it, but there are ways to it, right? There are different ways to plagiarism. There are types of plagiarism. The very first plagiarism is like a direct plagiarism, right? What does that mean? It's simply like taking somebody's work word from word, okay? Or taking somebody's research paper and pasting it word from word. Maybe the person would be, and the person might say, oh, I found that atom can do this and this, right? And when you're writing your own research paper, you say, oh, I find that atom can do this and this. You can say that, but you need to cite the person because it's not your original work. You are not the originator of that work, neither are those your words. That is where you have to cite the person. And in most cases, if you're quoting word from word, you have to put it in quotation mark and put the name of the author beside it. That means, oh, okay, this is not my work, this is somebody else's work, and you're acknowledging that person, meaning that you're honest, right? You're honest that is not your work. Another type of plagiarism is mosaic plagiarism, right? That simply means when you borrow somebody's work, like you borrow some phrases from their work, you know, without putting quotation mark and without citing them. That is, let's say the person said, molecule has been found to do something fantastic in chemistry, and you come in your own, you said molecules has been found to do amazing thing in chemistry. Just pretty much, you know, you're just borrowing some phrases and you're not putting it in quotation mark, you're not citing the person. That is mosaic plagiarism right there, and it is a crime. You're not supposed to do that in an American university. Another type of plagiarism is self-plagiarism. That is self-explanatory, right? I'm using the word self again. But yeah, like, there is a self-plagiarism. Let's say you did an assignment or you wrote something in one of your classes or something like that, and there is another class that there is a similar assignment. Maybe you're lazy, you have tons of work to do. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to take this and submit to this person. That is plagiarism right there, and that is like self-plagiarism, and that is super wrong. You're not supposed to do that. The last type of plagiarism, which is what your baby girl did, is accidental plagiarism. When you unintentionally copy somebody's work without doing a proper citation. Yes, that is plagiarism. In as much as it's accidental, you're still guilty of that crime, right? So that is what I did. So to my story, I wrote this exam, like it was an exam, but you know, like it was an exam, but you take it home and write. The exam is pretty much, it's not like you come to class and write. It's just like a research. You have to find the topic, you have to write literature review, you have to do like a research, right? The only difference is that you're not going to collect data and analyze the data here in this case. So it's just like a mini research, so to say. So in that my exam, I've been hearing plagiarism in school, like plagiarism, do not plagiarize, this. I did a little bit of research, a little bit. I didn't really go in depth. I was like, yeah, I know what it is. I'm not going to do it, you know, because I don't want to leave the school. I don't want to leave the school. I don't want to be expelled. What am I going to tell my parents? How am I going to feel? You know, I was like, oh, I know what it is. I wrote my paper. I think that was like 20 pages. Yeah, 20 pages. I wrote my paper. I was like, yeah, I got it. I thought I did the right citation. I thought I knew what I was doing, right? I did everything and I submitted. And after some days, like when the result came out and everything, when my professor published our results and I saw my work, I opened it. Oh my God. I saw that you have 30% plagiarism, and my professor even sent me a separate email, like I should meet her, I should come to her office during her office hours. Jeez, I'm like, what is this? I was super scared. Like 30%, it's big deal. You might get away with 5 too, you know, like, but 30% is huge deal, okay? So she said, like she emailed me that I need to come to her office, we need to talk about this, and oh, I'm like, Jesus is Lord. Oh no, I'm like, what have I done? I've disgraced my village people, being the only black person in class. It's not funny, like I'm laughing right now, guys, but it's not funny. Being the only black person in class, during the office hour, I went to her office. She's like, we talked about, you know, they're not going to come and attack you. She was really calm about it. She said, my work, did I see it? I was like, yes. And it came back like, oh Jesus, red, like something I submitted that was black. It came back bloody, red. Oh my God, she's like, oh, you have 30% plagiarism. You know what it means, right? That this is not acceptable. This is academic dishonesty. That when she read through my research, she saw that I didn't do proper citation. I was copying some words. I wasn't paraphrasing in the right way. Like thinking about it now is just crazy. I was just there. I kept quiet. I didn't even utter a word. I was just nodding my head, because in my head I thought she's going to be like, okay, this is leading to this, or these are the penalties attached. She told me the penalties attached, but I thought like she's like, I'm going to get like a punishment for it, you know, maybe lose my funding or something like that. My head went to different places. I'm like, God, am I about to lose this funding? Okay. Then she said, okay, this is it, that I really need to work on this, that this shouldn't repeat itself again, that they're really pardoning me, like they're going to let me go because it's my first time. And she's like, I need to rewrite that paper, like I need to do it again, not like from scratch, but the places that I copied, you know, I need to go and do it again. I'm like, if this is it, thank God. I don't mind copying it. I don't mind spending an entire week like rewriting it and taking off that 30% plagiarism from it, you know. Damn, it was a whole lot. She was like, no, I need to go and do it. She wants me to practice, because if I'm a master's student, I'll be doing a lot of writing, and I can't just afford to be dishonest. I can't afford to plagiarize, and that is true. You know, she gave me an assignment. She said that I actually need to do this. I was like, okay, fine. Guys, like that Christmas break, like this happened at my first semester. So our break was the Christmas break, right? I didn't go anywhere. Like, not like I didn't have fun, not like I I was in my room crying or something like that. But that day was a day to remember, you know. Oh, damn, I can't even forget it. You know how people think, how wish like when things are happening in your life is being recorded, then later you just play it to see, to watch yourself. If I play it right now, you guys be laughing at, you guys be cracking up, like how I was, like how I felt in my heart and my reaction and everything. So guys, like that Christmas break, I didn't even do anything. I was in school. I didn't travel to see my family or anything. I was in school. Like I dedicated my time. I read a lot. I read a lot of articles about plagiarism. I learned how not to plagiarize. I just learned how to write academic research very well. Okay, I just learned how to write an academic research very well to just avoid all those craziness of plagiarizing somebody's work. That was my to-do. I took out time, I did it, and I rewrote my paper, and she was like, this better, Uju. Oh gosh. As you all know, like I had full funding, so I thought I was gonna lose my funding. Oh my god, like I don't know if anybody has experienced this, but like the whole outcome, in as much as it didn't lead to expulsion or some type of punishment, me losing my funding, but at least it taught me a lot that okay, you shouldn't plagiarize, and it taught me how to write well. Not like I'm now an adjunct professor or professor emeritus in writing, but at least I got my things together and I learned how to do basic research, which from then upwards, that my first semester, from then upwards, none of my professors ever complained that I plagiarized. Like my papers were coming back with good reviews and everything. So I was really happy. So guys watching this video right now, if you're a student in whatever country you are, you have the intention of coming to the US to study, please print it inside your heart that you cannot afford to plagiarize, because in American universities, professors take it so seriously. You know, they take, you can't afford to be dishonest when it comes to academia. It is a big deal, right? So they don't encourage it, neither do they promote it. They actually believe in this, like there is dignity in labor. So if it is somebody's work, it is somebody's work. You cannot copy, you cannot cheat, you cannot take that work and say it's your work. No, if you work for it, you have to earn like honor, like you have to be honored for it pretty much. And being honored for it is people acknowledging that you are the original author, or these were your original words, you know. So yeah, please guys, print it at the back of your mind. And there are ways to avoid plagiarism, right? There are different ways to avoid plagiarism. So one of the biggest way is actually, when you're done writing, please use plagiarism tools. There are reputable plagiarism tools out there on the internet. Put your work there and see what it is. Nobody told me that. I just wrote a paper and submitted. Yay, I'm done, I'm finished, you know. Nobody told me that. So guys, there are a lot of reputable tools, plagiarism tools out there for you to use and check your work. It will tell you like, okay, you have 50% plagiarism, 100%. That's a lot. But yeah, like you have, they will tell you the percentage, or tell you, oh, all clear, submit your work. So keep that in mind. There are a lot of plagiarism tools for you to use, okay, to check if you're actually copying somebody's work. Another way is learning how to paraphrase properly. Paraphrasing is allowed, right? But you have to learn how to do it properly. You cannot just like when the person say glass cup, you change it and put teacup. No, that is not paraphrasing. You have to take the person's original work, make sure that you understand it, then put your own. You have to put your brain to work. That is it, you know. Get somebody's original work. Okay, this is what this person is trying to say. Then you now put it in your own words. How do I understand this? Okay, you understand what I mean? So you don't have to like just change. Oh, you just put synonymous. You just put like similar words for things. If the person say bed, you just put mattress. Or if the person say tank top, you put singlet. Or if the person say like, no, you can't just change the word and retain the whole like line or sentence. No, you have to understand that particular sentence. Use your brain and think about it, and then put it in your own words. When you do that, you are actually paraphrasing, okay? And when you want to use the person's exact words, please cite the person. Use the guideline. Either it is APA, like APA, that is a type of citation, and cite the person. Your professors will tell you, okay, this is the type of citing that I want. There is APA, there is MLA, there is Chicago. So your professors will tell you that, okay, so use the correct one, cite the person. And another thing, guys, do not, so make sure you put a reference page, right? A reference page is pretty much like a list of published authors, published articles that you use to support your own arguments in your research work, in your research paper. So make sure you put that. So when the professor sees it, if they want to go back and reference, okay, this person cited this person, to make sure that if that your word or if that your point actually came from that paper, they are going to say it. Okay, you have to put a reference page. That is very, very important. These are ways that you can avoid plagiarizing somebody's work. And guys, please do not make the mistake of saying, they will not read this thing. My professors will not. It's just a lot. It's a lot of students, a lot of, yes, it's a lot of students and it's a lot of things, but they might not read it word from word. I don't know if they read it, but there is a probability they might not read everybody's paper word from word. What if your own is that one that is singled out to read word from word and to do all the necessary things they are supposed to do? Bam, they catch you red-handed. This person, this boy, this girl plagiarized. Okay, so guys, don't think that you can always fool your professors and just paste in work. You might be caught, and the consequences is bad. It can lead to tarnishing your image. Your professors will lose trust in you. You know, you can be termed a thief. You can even be expelled. Yes, you can be expelled from the school. You can be suspended. You can lose your funding. There are a lot of things associated to this. So please, guys, you have to be very, very careful before you write any paper. Just check it. Do not be like me. Do not be like me. Please, guys, do not be like me. Do the right thing. Do the needful thing. I'm just happy that my story is one that didn't lead to something very bad that maybe looking back I'll be regretting, like, this is very simple, I would have just done it right. I just didn't do my research well. So guys, do not be like me, okay? So do not be like me. Do not be like me. My case, I'll be like, Uju was kicked out of school for plagiarism, for copying somebody's work. So that is bad. That is really bad, guys. So yeah, tell me, what do you think about this video? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you learn one or two things? If you've had this experience, please share in the comment section. How was your own? How was your own? If you've not had the experience, don't pray for it. Do not have it. It is not worth having, okay? You just have to learn from people's experiences, people's stories. That's why I am making this video today, because I want people to learn from my own story, to learn from my experience, and don't be like Uju in this particular one, okay? So don't make this mistake. Learn from my story. If you've ever made a mistake, you're in the US, you're studying or whatever country you are, tell me how yours was, okay? I hope you all enjoyed this video and you learned one or two things. Drop what you think in the comment section. Drop a positive vibe comment. Drop a positive vibe comment and tell me what you think. And like, share with people, because people need to know this, because a lot of international students don't know this, especially in different countries. This might not be a big deal, okay? Like in my country, in Nigeria, to be honest, it wasn't a big deal. Yes, that is the truth. It wasn't a big deal. Countries are different with their laws and everything, so you just have to know what you're up against and don't fall a victim, because falling a victim is bad. Is really bad. You can't afford to be the victim. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, share, and comment. If you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If you've not subscribed, guys, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Subscribing is absolutely free. You're not being charged anything. Please support your girl. Hit the subscribe button. Watch my videos, like, and comment. Do not forget that I do what? I love you guys so very much. I love you guys so very much. Bye until next time. Mwah.